everybody, I'm Carol with Free Spirit Arts. So today I cleaned up my craft room and we've got some new things going on the next several days, so I needed to get my room all cleaned up. I keep taking this off my desk, folding it up and then bringing it back. I want to finish grunging it up so that I can get it hang it to dry and then get it put up. So I thought I would stamp it up and all that jazz and then get it put up. Y'all know this is probably my favorite stamp of all time. Granted, I'm not really a stamper, so I haven't dealt with a lot of stamps, but this stamp is really something. I've come down with a cold. Just a wee bit of a cold. And then I thought my Christmas cactus, and I don't know what the other one next to it is called, but it's red, and my Christmas cactus is pink. So I'm calling this a Valentine cactus. I don't know. But I thought I would dampen this after I get it done and then fold it. I don't really know. Fold it over and see if I can't do a mock eco dye. Oh, y'all, I've been sneezing and coughing. It's spring here. Yay, yay, yay for us. Now, I know if I use a permanent ink on these, I probably can't get them clean, right? But I really want color. How am I going to do that? Let's see. I could gesso over it. Oh, that just tore. Huh. The stamp feels okay now, but coming off of there, it didn't feel very good. I am so in love with these stamps. You'll see why in just a second. So, I did make paper roses and I was going to show them to you, and I got in a hurry to get a package packaged up with them, and I wouldn't let my husband package it up. But they looked, you'll have to take my word for it, until I am with that person and they start to unpack it and I will get a picture. Pardon me, guys. I have the toddler nose today, and I'm sorry. It's just the way it's going to be. I already am thinking, oh my gosh, this is going to be gorgeous. Now I'm going to dampen this just a tad. Just a little bit. Just so the stamp has some tooth. Look at that. Can you see it? Let's move this so you can see it. I can't tell whether you can see it or not. Yeah. It's gorgeous. Let's do purple on the top. I think what I like about this is it reminds me of a really cool tattoo. I like tattoos. Let's do over here. You see? Yeah, it just is beautiful every single time. I just love this stamp. So Angela Toma has two new videos out, and she has the giveaway going on for the Color Makes Me Happy journal, and if you haven't gone over there and entered that, you are missing out. It's free to enter, and it's a wonderful book. It's so awesome. That one came out okay. Let's see. I'm trying really to decide what color if any, I want themed on this page. Have any of you been watching the Magnolia channel? Well, on that channel, if you have Dish, it's 111. It's the Magnolia channel. It used to be DIY, the DIY channel. Well, there's a show on there called The Lost Kitchen. Boy, we're onto something there. That's gorgeous. And I've only seen it once, and it was fabulous. But it came recommended to me by a friend who told me about it several times, and I just kept forgetting to go look. And it's pretty cool, but she had the book, and she just loaned me the book, and I just started to read it. And wow, what a history this gal has. But the Lost Kitchen is a restaurant, I use that term loosely, in Maine. And like I said, I've only seen one taping of the show. But her and her husband, and then she does have some employees and a sous chef, or chef, co-chef, I guess you'd say. And I'm not going to tell the history. I'm not going to give it justice, but suffice to say that they were trying to come up with unique ways to feed people and still feed them in a way that was creative and special and honored her way of doing things. You really have to see it. It is bizarre. They have like a farm setting, a lot of greenery. There's a big old barn and a patio, and she works out of a vintage Airstream trailer, which I think is awesome in itself. I mean, she does have a house, and she prepares food in there. But thinking on the fly here, guys. Don't wipe your nose with your ink towel. No matter if you want to or not, don't do that. Or your gesso towel. I've done that before. So she was trying to think of creative ways, but not get to where she was cooking all this fabulous food and had all this expense and no one shows up. So basically, she has a lottery. And you send her a postcard and you tell her that you want to come and eat. You want to make reservations or whatever. You have no idea what she's going to feed you. She doesn't have a set menu because it depends on what time of year and what's blooming and what she's in the mood for. And that may be the night before. She's not a planner. She has a big garden where she grows edible flowers and all of her own herbs and vegetables and everything you might imagine. And she buys local from farmers market and the ranchers and farmers local. And all of a sudden, you will get a phone call that says, you are welcome to come on this day at this time for dinner. And mind you, you still aren't going to know what you're going to eat. Do you want to come? And people come from all over the world. And definitely all over the United States. And people show up from all over. I mean, it's really fascinating. And the movie that the one that I saw, they were outdoors in really quaint tables with mix-match wooden chairs and big, long barn-style tabletops, and the ambiance was just, I mean, phenomenal. I mean, she's just nailed it, really. And candles, and I think it was 6 courses. Started off with cheap meat and cheese and grapes, little plate that they bring out to you, and cocktail. And of course, she decides what the cocktail is going to be. And all of her help are bringing out these courses, and then they're going back in the little trailer and making the next course. And she has her hands on every single plate. I mean, she's really not a control freak, but she's dedicated. Oh, I'm not done with that. What are you doing? We're not out of color yet. What are you thinking? What were you thinking? If you are into food at all, find her channel, find her show. It's called The Lost Kitchen. You won't be sorry. It's just neat. The night that I watched, her husband had started, of course, she's running these courses out. You know, she made a cold radish soup out of her head, because that's what everybody had. That's what was available around her. I don't know if it was her farm or the other ranches or what, but it was a radish soup, creamed. It looked fabulous. And she puts edible flowers on everything, edible flowers all over the cheeses and in your soup. And yeah, you just want to go there. You want to send the postcard in right now, which I might. So he started these 2 fires. He had 2 big fires going. And as she is getting all these courses out, she's got the hors d'oeuvres, and then she sends out soup, and then she has a little salad, and then the finale was steak medallions and cooked on this fire. And to watch the people eat, they were just, their eyes were rolling back in their head, and it was such a peaceful event. It was really, really neat to watch. And then she served a scone, a homemade scone that she made the recipe for and everything. And talk about an imagination. Boy, she really, really has one. I don't know which one's my favorite color, but I like that. Seedless preserves. What else have I got? I don't have a lot of colors, actually. I did broken china, I think. I don't have any yet. Oh, kind of. Maybe we'll let this go for just a sec. And we'll do this hummingbird. This hummingbird, I can't decide between this and the butterfly. The thing I like about the butterfly is the middle of it is actually a fairy with her arms spread out. I love that. Okay, let's do him in purple. And let's see. Let's do broken china. Using the little ones is really so much easier. Not sure how this is going to turn out. We'll see. Wow. That's gorgeous. Beautiful. What number are you? 7. How about dried marigold? We haven't used that. I don't know how to do this, y'all. So pretty. How about, ooh, mustard seed. We haven't used that. Let's use this. with purple. And gray. Right here. Okay, 25, 17. Okay. Doesn't look like I cleaned this one. Nope. Should have stamped it on the page. That's a waste of ink. Alright, so now I'd like to do some script. I've used that little tiny thing over and over again. Let's get a bigger one. Good old standby. This is a Tim Holtz stamp. It was one of the very first ones I ever bought. I think everybody has it. I'm going to try brown first. So pretty. The dogs go in tomorrow to get their teeth cleaned. None of us have been to the dentist since pre-COVID. Well, my husband got his appointment, but yeah, we're trying to catch up on all those things that you normally do, you know. Eye appointments, teeth appointments. And this is the dog's turn tomorrow. Okay. I like that. Wonder what would happen if I, let's find out. Wet script. Spoiler alert, if you get your stamp wet, you're gonna have wet stamps. Okay. I believe that. Now, do I want it to be like not quite so bright? That's a good question. I have to watch the clock because I've got a Zoom meeting in a few minutes. It looks a little overwhelming because I'm looking at the whole thing. I think if you took it in chunks, you know, I don't think it would. Seem so cluttered. Okay. I'm kind of trying to avoid tie-dye. I can see where it'd be pretty easy to end up with tie-dye. This is tea. Let's see what happens with this. Oh, now we're talking. Yeah. Okay. That might have just done it. See how it pushed everything back? The tea's just a little louder. Hold on, let me see what it looks like. I'll just dry a little piece here. Boy, this is a real workhorse. They had to come and fix my stove yesterday, so I couldn't use my oven. Halfway through drying those coffee filters for the flowers I was making, we had to turn the breaker off, so I brought all the wet ones up here, and I used this to dry. Wow, it got really hot, but it worked, and it didn't quit. I was pretty impressed. Yeah, we want those drips. can you guess what I'm going to do? Many of you know me well enough to guess what I'm going to do. You have to be careful when you're doing this over one of your mats because I warped my last mat. Yeah, some of these are getting blurry and that's okay. I don't mind. I don't want it all perfect. It's great. Okay, I think that's dry enough. Now, before I put flowers on, what's it look like over here? Okay. How many of you guessed that? I'm going to turn it around too, because if you look at something the same direction over a long period of time, you miss things. So I like to remind myself to, I'm going to sneeze, hold on. Maybe not. Oh, I hope I don't get that bad cold everybody's got. Oh. Okay, my script is all going a certain way, that this is the top and that's the bottom. I probably should have thought that through, but that's okay. Yeah. Okay, so what I was thinking is this. And I don't know if Christmas cactus will do anything or not. I have no idea. I know that when it falls off the plant onto my white paint, it's been leaving an imprint, a red and pink little imprint. I can wash it off, but so your buttons. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to get some other paper right here. And this is tea-dyed rice paper. So it's pretty porous. Use regular paper. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Not a thing I can do about it. If I wait till my nose isn't runny, I'll never video. But I hope it's not too much of a nuisance to listen to me snivel and blow my nose. Okay. I think I'm allergic to Christmas cactus. Oh my gosh. Now, something heavy. Let's see. How about this? Oh, I can see that it's smashing it. That's a bonus. And I have 3 of them. And that 3rd one won't work. I think we'll leave the 3rd one. What else do I have? It's heavy. Okay. Let me see if you guys can see what I've got going on. All right, now I've just got to leave it there. Oh, here's a flower. I mustn't have that. Let's put that underneath there somewhere. Okay, y'all. There you go. Now, hopefully I can pick this up by the mat. I might have to go get back up. Keep it straight. And get it moved so that I can use my desk for my Zoom meeting. Alright guys, that's my video for today. If you haven't gone over to Tina Loves to Craft, go enter her giveaway. It's easy to enter, and it is the most unique book I've ever seen. I think it's fabulous. Really, really cool. And Angela's doing her giveaway. And these are all for the Channel Challenge project. Pardon me. Buy Me With Love is in the middle of doing hers. I did send Granny Martha a kit, but she's had some other issues going on, so I don't know if and when she'll get to hers. And then, let's see. Melody over at Melody Made has yet to post her giveaway, I think. If she's posted it, I haven't seen it. But if you just put hashtag Channel Challenge, you'll see all the challenges and all the giveaways. 2 of the journals have already been given away. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 left. Or 5. I can't remember. Anyway, they're really cool books. Neat makers. Fun project. So go show them some crafty love. I appreciate all you guys. Let's all take care of each other and bless Ukraine. Bye-bye.